Hello everyone. It is good to see you again, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that after you see this video you will share it with lots of people that you know, friends, family, neighbors. You can do that on Facebook by hitting the share button, or you can copy a link and send this to your friends via email or some other way that you share things that you like. Because we've noticed that you have been paying attention to our asking to share. And over the last couple of weeks, we've been gathering a lot more people who are seeing these videos and getting something out of them. We're really glad that you're doing that. Also, if you'd like to receive Trinity's daily devotion, comes out every morning directly from me. You can just send me your preferred email, and I will get you on that daily devotion list right away. Now, that all sounds like a lot is going on, and it is. And a couple of weeks ago, I said to you during the reset that we ought to slow down. We ought to, stop and smell the roses, as they say, and take time to enjoy church, make sure that church isn't a burden, heavy. Church should be about joy and about peace and about hope and really enjoying the relationship that we have with Jesus and with each other. But, it leaves open a question, and that is, well, then how do we do church in the summer? Because we don't want to just stop, because once you stop, it's hard to get going again in September. But let me read to you from the 10th chapter of Proverbs. It's verse 4 and 5. A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. A child who gathers in summer is prudent, but a child who sleeps in harvest brings shame. Now, I don't want to talk a lot about shame, that's for sure. But I do want to talk about being prudent in the summer. You see, the way that we think about summer today is only a relatively recent way of thinking about things. So, many of us, and those of us who are privileged to do so, take vacations, get time off, travel and go places. We often think that that's the way it's always been, but really it's only been this way for about 50 or 60 years. It wasn't until the 1950s when two things happened that allowed people to have a lot more summer as we think about it now. The first thing is that more and more people had more and more disposable income. So they were able to get a car, they were able to travel, they were able to go places that they couldn't go before. The other thing is fewer and fewer people were on the farm. For millennia, people have worked all year round and worked hard. And if you ask a farmer, summer isn't the vacation time. It's quite the opposite. It's the time for work and for fixing things and for harvest and for all of that. So our sense of summer and school taking a break is not so that we can all run off to the mountains or the beach or the cabin or wherever it is. It's because school kids had to be out of school to help their families on the farm. And we know a lot about that here in the upper Midwest. So we get kind of a mixed message. Do we work all the time? Proverbs says, gather in the summer, and that makes sense. Or do we just stop and not work at all? And where does church fit in all of that? Well, I'd like to tell you that we fit somewhere in the middle. And it goes like this. We hope, like I said a couple of weeks ago, that summer is a time where, even if you can't go anywhere, the pandemic made famous the staycation. So even if you're just hanging around the Quad Cities all summer, it's a good time to enjoy longer sunlight, enjoy warmer weather, take a walk along the river, go to one of our many beautiful parks here in the Quad Cities. There's lots to do. Festivals, Mercado on 5th just started this past Friday. It was full of people and wonderful food and music. There's lots to do, even just here in the Quad Cities. And we should do those things for rest and renewal and enjoyment. But, church can be a part of that. And we have a lot of wonderful things happening here this summer that are more restful than stressful. For instance, June 11th, we're having an outdoor service like we did back in the pandemic. But this time, it's one service, 10 o'clock, and you are encouraged to bring a lawn chair, even a picnic lunch if you want. and we'll share some worship time, some fellowship time. Vacation Bible School is happening in July. You don't have to take time away from worship. In fact, we do these videos every week just for you so that you can enjoy life, enjoy the world, but also be a part of our worshiping community. We also hope that your offering won't take the summer off. You know, the lights, like you see around me, the air conditioning, all the things that we need to make Trinity happen and to make these videos happen, continue to need your care and your support. You know, you can continue to give of your offerings online at tlcmoline.org. Just go up and click that donate button. But you can also continue to pray for us. You can continue to share the word of your church. You know, talk about ways in which your church fulfills your faith, really helps you on that faith journey. Again, whether it's Reset or daily devotion or reading the Bible on your own or worship or some of our circle meetings. You see, there's still a lot happening at Trinity that you can take advantage of and be part of your faith development, your faith growth, and still at the same time rest and relax and renew that spirit. God calls us to balance, and he reminds again in Proverbs, he calls us to be smart about our summers. And we don't have to work all the time, we don't have to play all the time, but with God's help, we can find a nice middle that helps us to relax, but also keep the life of our church going. We have great momentum right now at Trinity, really excited, lots of really good things happening, and we want to make those happen for you, but we also want you to help Trinity make those things happen for you. So I'm going to take this off because it's time to rest and relax a little bit after we've filmed this reset. And again, I invite you, there's still lots of ways to participate at Trinity during the summer, whether you're near or far. And we hope that you'll take advantage of that. Enjoy God's goodness out in nature and here, right here at Trinity. Thanks.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake till I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me from the fire. In the darkest night, you are close like no other. As a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. Every breath